Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Survivor Season 40, Episode 3 review. So what I think about it, I really liked it. Again, I think I would have liked this whole season. The unpredictability factor of it was all super cool. I liked the challenge. I saw they had a quintuple steps type obstacle. They called it this ramp obstacle. No, it's kind of like a variation. More of quintuple steps. So that was kind of cool to see that, but yeah. And again, it's crazy that Boston Robin Party keeps, avoiding elimination. I think every episode that they survive in, I'm always going to say that they're the biggest threats. I'm always going to say if anybody's going home this episode, it's going to be them. And yet, episode by episode, they survive. This episode was Ethan got eliminated, and I did not even expect it. Going to the Tribal Council, because we do this Survivor Fantasy thing, I'd go home Parvati or Adam. And so I was like, okay. No matter who goes home, I'm going to get some points off of this. And then you're like, okay, Parvati. Okay, Adam. Okay, it's going to be Adam. And then you see Ethan. And then you're like, what? Now, I think I could understand why they go with that route. To understand, I kind of don't want to go with the Adam plan. But what if Parvati has something up her sleeve? So why don't we switch a vote to a kind of a safer vote, but you still get rid of someone from the opposing alliance, being Ethan, so that if she does play an idol, it's Ethan, and if it lasts in worst case scenario, but it's case scenario that I don't really care about, would be Adam goes home, and Adam was left out on the vote, but ended up being Ethan instead. But I didn't see that coming. I thought they were just going to they're either going to turn up Adam, or they're all going to go with this Parvati plan. So it's shocking that they did. But yeah, it's interesting. And then Natalie's killing on Edge of Extinction. So, I think she has a decent chance of, if anybody on the Edge of Extinction right now is gonna get back in the game, how do you not say it's Natalie? And so I don't know. At this point, she seems to do good on the Edge of Extinction challenges, whatever. Again, I always love Tony in these episodes because he's almost play classic Tony. Instead of just be I'm looking for the idol, instead he could just chill back. He has this plan. It's Tony, he has this plan. He has this idea of where he wants to go and do stuff. But he likes to, he's the patient Tony. I mean, Tony's never really patient, but the most patient Tony you're going to get, like you did in Cagayan. And so that was kind of cool when Sarah had to go on the other island to get the still a vote advantage, because you kind of saw that last year where I think it was Vince had to go on the other island to get an advantage or something, but this was so much harder because you had to go through the torches instead of just simply going to the island. And so I thought she was gonna get caught. I was shocked that she was able to make it out of there not seen. But at the same time, if she did get seen, what's the big downside to that? I feel because I guess the downside would be that your other tribe, that if there was a swap, if there's a merge, that the other tribe knows it. But for the time being, it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario would be if your own tribe saw you doing it. See, that's interesting. I also thought it was interesting that she could trust Tony to that level. But, he did say Cups or Us were back on. But yet still, trusting Tony really had to be a big thing considering, she's the reason why she got eliminated the first season. But